right, hey guys, welcome to my channel. So let's get right into this video. So I'm starting off with my little mini twist, mini braids, whatever you want to call them. This is going to be the base for these individual crochet locks, and I'm just going to prep my hair for protective styling with using the products that I'm showing you guys right here. First, I'm just going to spray a little bit of the TGIN, then I'm going to add in this Lotta Body moisturizer. You really want to make sure your hair is properly moisturized underneath protective styles, you guys. You must take care of your hair, natural, relaxed, whatever, when it's in a protective style. And prepping your hair for a protective style is super important. So I typically go a little bit heavy with these products because I know I won't be touching my natural hair in a hot minute. So this video is brought to you by Shake and Go Free Tress Braid. This is their HIPSTA lock in 18 inches in color 1B. So this kind of has like a 3-part thing, y'all. I had a whole bunch of emotions with this protective style. So of course it's like a lock and it does have curly ends on it. And then here I'm going to show you guys, this is the like loose piece that you're supposed to wrap around the crochet knot, and this is what I assume you're supposed to like slip your crochet needle through. Okay, y'all, I wanted to give you guys my like initial, before I did some cute styles and my mind has changed and all that kind of stuff, my like initial reaction to this hair. Okay, the directions are horrible. I think this whatever they gave you, it was like pointless. Okay, it took me a second to figure out the best way. I think this could go on, and I will show you guys. Of course, I'm gonna do a voiceover, but I think I figured it out, and it's taken me, I timed myself twice, it's taken me about 3.5 minutes per strand, per lock, 3.5 minutes. That's a lot of time for to me, it's a lot of time for a protective style. It's probably not really, maybe if you're doing long braids or something like that, but I kind of thought that this method was meant to be faster, but maybe it's not. It's not necessarily marketed for it to be a faster lock install. It's just the marketing on how to hide, your crochet knots, I guess. So I guess that was kind of my fault because I was a little frustrated in the beginning. I also think there's a little bit of a design flaw, which is the amount of hair they gave you right here. I think if they fix that, this install could be so fast. It could be so much faster than what it is. This is not enough hair. If your hair is my length, or my hair is about here, the back is about armpit, the front goes to about here. If your hair is my length, or maybe even a tad bit shorter, but especially if it's my length or longer, this method is going to take you, it's going to take you a while to do. If your hair is shorter than mine, like a lot shorter, this will take you no time to do. So I think it all depends on your hair length, and of course the thickness of your hair, and of course how many braids you actually have. I am happy that I started off with just a base of a braid, and then I went I actually twisted the rest of my hair. So my whole head is not braided. I braided like this braid to about right here, and then I stopped and I twisted the rest. So that definitely works with saving time with getting your base done. But yeah, I just wish this had been so much longer. Something kind of like where you could customize the length yourself. If they would have just made it just long, so you could just cut it off however you need to. That would have been perfect, y'all. Would have been perfect, but yeah, let me just finish. I'll be taking many breaks, so when you guys see me next, I probably won't look like this. It's probably going to be the next day. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks and how I'm installing it like in real time. I won't speed it up or anything like that. I'll show you exactly how long it's taken me, and I mean, like I said, I've been averaging about 3.5 minutes per lock. So All right, you guys, so I'm going to show you 2 different ways on how to install the lock, and then I'll tell you guys the best way to do it. So first, without knowing, mind you, I didn't really have any great instructions. I'm just going to slip my crochet needle through the little opening that you get. I'm going to pull it through, and then without taking my crochet needle out, so right here, this is as far as you can go. So I'm not going to undo my crochet needle. Instead, I'm just going to open that latch, and I'm going to stick I'm opening the latch again. I'm going to stick the braid in, and then I'm going to close the latch and then pull it all the way through. And this is going to secure the lock on the braid so that it doesn't fall out, it doesn't move or anything like that. And then from there, I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with this loose hair? So I just started wrapping the hair around like the braid and the lock together, because I just was like, well, let me just try it this way. So that's what I'm continuing to do here. You want to be sure you're not twisting the lock as you wrap, because then your whole braid is gonna get tight and you're gonna start pulling. And I'm on my edges, y'all know how I feel about my edges. I do not pull my edges whatsoever, so just be careful and take your time. My braids initially, like my mini twists, were super loose, but they did get a little bit more, firm, not necessarily tight, because the hair was wrapped around them. So just kind of keep that in mind. We just don't want to pull out our natural hair, our edges, nothing like that. So from there, y'all, I had to just stick my crochet needle through the lock and go all the way up and just start pulling my hair through. And this is the final result. So I'm going to show you guys a different way of doing it right here. So I've already attached a lock. So it's just 3 pieces we have right now: the lock, the loose hair, my braid, and I'm just sliding my crochet needle through the inside of the lock. And then I'm going to, once it pops out, I'm going to pull my braid through. Now it's fine that I didn't go all the way to the base of the lock. It's fine because it's going to get covered up anyways. But right here, I'm just pulling the hair through, my hair through the lock. And then I'm just going to keep doing that. So I have to take my needle again and put it inside of the lock and then grab my hair and just pull it through. And then from there, I just took the loose hair at the top that they give you and just wrapped it around the base. This is actually my favorite way of doing it. I started to do it this way once I realized that it looked a little bit neater. And yeah, I prefer doing it this way. I will say I was super nervous, and I still am, because I have the locks in right now because I'm not taking these out because they cute. FYI, I do love them. I am super nervous about taking them out. But I have my sister here for a while, so she can help me if I run into any problems. And I'll be sure to make a quick video about how I remove the locks as well for you guys. So I'm just going to show you really quickly the different installs side by side. So this is the first install I did, and then that is the second right here. And I prefer the second way of doing it. Hey y'all, so I'm just here to give you guys a few tips, my final thoughts about this hair. It took me about, I don't know how many hours, y'all. It took me maybe 4 hours, 3 hours. It took me a while. I just stopped counting, and I did it over the span of 2 days because it was very tedious. This is not, I think I had the mistake of thinking that this was supposed to be a quick protective style, but to me it was not. I don't think the instructions were very clear. They should have had a little bit more details as far as instructions went. So I was very frustrated in the beginning with trying to find the best way to install these, which I will give you guys a few tips at the end of this video. So once I figured out how to install them, and I just kind of start setting the pace for myself, it got a little bit better. I was probably able to do like 20 at a time. So I do have some braids in the back that I just didn't get to, about 6 braids total. I didn't finish those just because honestly, I'm just tired. It's a lot going on right now in the world. I may get to those 6, I may not. As far as the hair itself goes, I think it's nice. I think the one flaw, which is what I probably already mentioned, was that this little piece here was just not long enough. I don't really know if it's fair to say it was a flaw, but to me, it could have been a lot longer. They could have just stretched this piece maybe to go all the way down so that you could just wrap your braid and the hair together. I don't know, but having to take the needle, like the crochet needle, and slide it all the way inside of the lock to grab your hair and then pull it through like you would normally do, like, you know, crochet locks, or you guys know the method if you've seen it, and of course I probably already showed it. That was very tedious. So this is not a hard protective style at all. This is by far one of the easiest protective styles I've ever done. However, it's also the longest protective style I think I've ever done, or close to. All in all, I think the style is super cute, y'all. I don't wear locks like this at all. You never see me wear this on my channel, but I really liked it. My husband liked it. The locks are really, really lightweight, y'all. They're not heavy, which is another thing. I like how small they are, and I love that it has like a little bit of a curl at the end. So I think if you're looking for a protective style that you plan on keeping in for a while, like you want something to last you, I think this is a really, really, really great option for you. Like I said, they're lightweight. It's not pulling on my edges, not pulling on my hair. So I don't yet have any information on where you can purchase, when it's coming out, how much it is. I don't have any of that information right now. As soon as I get it, I will update you in the description box or in the comment section. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. I hope I covered everything. I hope I got all the questions I think you guys might ask. Of course, look for more information from me if I come to think about anything in the comment section. I'll add a little bit more down there if I need to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.